Hello everyone, it's Stefan here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be giving you an update on how my personal 30-day challenge is going. It's a little bit rainy and windy and I live in a tiny trailer, so if it gets noisy, then please forgive me. I'll try to do better next time. In that 30-day challenge, I had a water fast protocol. I had some habits that no longer served me. I wanted to let go. I had some daily goals to reboot my mind and body. And today I'll be giving you an update on how all that went emotionally, before and after pictures, and where I failed and where successes occurred. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, here's some results after 4 days of fasting. First, it was the habits I didn't want in my life anymore. You have the cigarettes, the cannabis, and the coffee. Cigarettes were easy all 4 days. Cannabis was hard the first 2 days. I am a heavy smoker. I'm an ounce a day kind of guy, and I lace it with tobacco. So I think my cigarette addiction stemmed from the cannabis use. And on day 2, I almost smoked a joint because I was really enjoying it, but I didn't. So I'm pretty grateful for that. On day 3, I felt great and I didn't feel like smoking. And today I didn't feel like smoking either. So I'm pretty grateful for that. Coffee. I had 2 cups of coffee on day 1, day 2, and day 3. On day 3, however, the 2 cups of coffee kind of gave me a bunch of anxiety and underlying stress, and I had a long, complicated day, and it really felt like the coffee made it a lot worse. So on day 4, I was so turned off by it that it was easy not to have the usual coffee, so I'm grateful for that. Also on day 3, day 1 and 2, I barely slept at all at night. I'm not sure if it's related to the cigarettes, cannabis, coffee, or the water fast. Comments down below if you have any insight. But on day 3, I had the best night's sleep I had in a very long time, and I dreamt also for the first time in a very long time. So if you know what I could be here, please leave a comment down below. Rebooting the mind and body section here. I had 10 challenges. I would start the day with a Wim Hof breathing technique. 4 rounds, 15 minutes. I'll leave the link down below to the one I'm currently using. It was successful every day. It made me feel great. It really cleared my head and made it easier to focus, and definitely helped with the ocean cold exposure here. I really recommend it. Reading 50 pages a day. Now, I also listen to audiobooks every day, which is normal for me, but I'm not including that in here. So on day 1, I read 24, day 2, 38, 6, and then on day 4, nothing. I realized that 50 pages a day is a lot of pages when you have a lot going on in your day. I will try to improve on that, but it is what it is for now. I guess you can't succeed at all the things yet. I'm currently reading Alan Carr's Easy Way to Quit Smoking, and I gotta say it's an amazing book. My friend Ka got it for me, and so far it makes a lot of good points, and I suspect it can help a lot of people quit smoking. I'll give it a full review when I'm done reading it next week. Walking at least 10 kilometers every day. On day 1, we had a cyclone storm here, so I didn't. So that's a fail for day 1. On day 2, day 3, and day 4, it was a success. I remembered how much I like walking and listening to audiobooks and spending time in nature, and walking my friends' dogs as well, right? Now, for the physical exercises, I had 10 pull-ups a day, 100 push-ups a day, and 100 set-ups a day. On day 1, I was able to do 4 pull-ups and then 100 push-ups and 100 set-ups, no problem. On day 2, I failed at all the things because the gym was closed due to the cyclone storms. But I guess I could have done the push-ups and set-ups at home, but I decided to take that day because I felt pretty hungry and a little weaker, to just enjoy the storm, read a little bit more than usual, and relax. So it's a fail on this one. On day 3, however, I was able to do 10 pull-ups and then success on 100 push-ups and set-ups. My friend recommended that if I can't do more than 4 pull-ups, then to switch to negative pull-ups. So I did 5 regulars and 5 negatives that day, and same here. So I was able to do more pull-ups than like relatively quick. I was surprised it felt stronger, but I'm assuming it's because I lost a lot of weight because of the fast and my body has less to lift. So yeah, and on day 4 here, I did a few less push-ups because I gotta say the fast is affecting me a little bit, and I'm not very strong towards the end of the day. So if I am to proceed on doing the physical exercises, it has to be early in the morning, clearly. Sauna session. I don't do good with heat, but I'm building up to it. On day 1, I was able to stay in there for a while, pretty hot temperature. On day 2, gym was closed. On day 3, a little more, and on day 4, a little more. On day 3, it was pretty funny because I was sweating pretty heavily, and my sweat smelled like cannabis pretty intensely. It was funny to everyone in the room there. And the ocean dips, those are optional, of course. Weather didn't allow here. Here I wasn't close to the ocean. And on day 4, I decided to go on 3 occasions, and it felt really amazing. Again, the Wim Hof breathing technique helped a lot, and I'm grateful for that. So I recommend the ocean dips. They do something to your head as well. I mean, the cold doesn't feel good, but how you feel afterwards, it's worth it. And video uploads. So I'm supposed to upload a video every 3 days. I failed on day 3, and today's day 4, and it'll be a success, I hope. So here's an update on the water fast after 4 days. Day 1, I was 166.2 pounds, and this is what I looked like. On day 2, 157.4, so I dropped a lot of weight in 1 day. On this day here, I felt a little bit hungry, but I don't think I was that hungry really. I just really liked the flavor of food in my mouth. Kind of like an addiction really, but I was physically fine. Day 3, my head started clearing up quite a bit. Somehow I put on a little bit of weight, which was surprising to me, but at the same time I have been working out, and I hadn't worked out in a while, so putting on a little bit of muscle is possible. And then day 4, my head was completely clear, full of energy. Today's the day, and I was back down to 155.6 pounds. So I dropped almost 11 pounds in 4 days, and I'm feeling pretty amazing, to tell you the truth. Now, I'm not fasting to lose the weight. I'm fasting to detox the body, and the fat cells trap all the toxins and all the drugs and all the things that are in the food, in the air, in the water. And getting rid of fat detoxes the body pretty drastically. So because I'm trying to do things a lot better, quicker, that fast is a quick detox with the letting go of the smokes and the cannabis as well. So if I lose a little bit of weight in the process and look better, I'll take that side effect as a positive thing. And I also have been adding a lot of meditation to my routine. I'm doing the Joe Dispenza's morning and evening meditations. They're about 25 minutes a pop, and I'll leave the links down below if you want to try them out. They're pretty amazing. I gotta say the challenge is a little harder than I thought it was going to be emotionally and physically. However, I am feeling progressively better, and I'm seeing results, and through the journaling I'm seeing that I definitely needed this, and there's a lot more positive than negatives. So I do need a little more meditation than usual just to stay grounded, and maybe I'm not going to be reading 50 pages of the books yet every day, but I'm getting there. I'll see you at the end of the 7 days for the results, and let's make the world a better place together, starting with ourselves. Thanks for tuning in, and have a beautiful day.